All right. Well, I posted a video, a week or so ago with my different sodas that I made. I thought I'd just do a quick review. As you can see, some of these are quickly disappearing. We're gonna start out with the root beer review. So this one turned out, I think, really well. I'm surprised how much it tastes like root beer. Yeah, it's not good. Obviously, not gonna taste exactly like A&W or Barks or your big root beer brands, but it definitely has that root beer flavor to it. That mixture of sort of the sarsaparilla, spearmint, cinnamon, sort of this cozy mixture of different herbs comes through in this. Has a little bit of a ginger kick to it because of the ginger bug, but it's absolutely delicious. As you can tell, it's almost gone. So we've really been enjoying this one. One thing I'll note is I think next time I'll probably add at least 1 extra tablespoon of sugar and let it ferment maybe a little bit longer just to get a little extra fizziness to it. So, but absolutely we'll do this again. It's awesome, and it's an awesome root beer flavor. So I'm extremely excited about how this turned out. Next up, we've got the orange, and this one actually got pretty fizzy. This is the fizziest one of the lot, and I think it's maybe because I just underestimated how much natural sugar was in the orange juice. But it's extremely fizzy. It has a strong orange flavor, but there's also sort of this background flavor in there that's slightly alcoholic, and that can be a result of this type of fermentation where your juices are going to have a slight amount of alcohol, and I feel like the flavor of that comes through in this. It's not bad, actually. It almost tastes like a mimosa. So as you can see as well, this one's almost gone, and we've really been enjoying it. Super excited with how both these turned out. The one thing I would mention on this orange one as well, though, is that there were times when I was popping this lid and it was kind of scary how much pressure had built up in there. And even after I put it in the fridge to slow down the fermentation, in the mornings I would go and pop the lid and it would be extremely pressurized still. So you do need to be careful with these ferments. And it did seem to me as well that this one kind of went from zero. Like I would go open it up in the morning and there would be no pressure. And then the next day, basically opening up and it was a loud pop. So it does seem to me that your fermentation can sort of turn a corner very quickly. So you just need to be aware of that and be releasing the pressure as frequently as you think you need to, and probably more frequently to be on the safe side. And then even after you put them in the fridge, that's not a guarantee that the fermentation process is going to slow down immediately. So you're going to need to keep opening that up. And I'm still playing around with it. I haven't figured out exactly how this stuff is supposed to be handled. But overall, I'm very, very pleased with these first two, the root beer and the orange. And then on to the lime. This one I don't really have anything to say about except that it's still fermenting. I'm going to let it go a few more days and just see what happens. But it's been, I want to say 6 or 7 days, and there's still almost no pressure in here. So I think I might have overdone it with the lime juice. So it simply might be too acidic. However, today, for the first time, I'm noticing these bubbles inside of it. So that to me says that maybe it's about to hit that sort of threshold where it starts fermenting and building up gas more quickly. So I'm gonna have to keep my eye on it, but I haven't really tried this one yet because I just don't think it's ready. So that's the other thing to note is evidently you can expect very different fermentation times depending on the type of juice being used, and it seems to mostly have to do with acidity. The more acidic the thing that you're using is, the longer it's going to take for the ginger bark to actually ferment that, because the acidity, from what I understand, slows down that fermentation process. So stay tuned for the lime. We'll see if it turns a corner in the next few days. Otherwise, I might just have to scrap this and try again another time. But anyway, Thanks for watching. Super fun to have these little projects at home. Thanks for tuning in. And if you want to make your own ginger bug, be sure to check out my previous video where I explain how I created my ginger bug and also how I put down my first 3 sodas here that I reviewed. Thanks. Bye.